Now then, Real Madrid, as we know, are in talks of finalising the signing of Trent Alexander-Arnold from Liverpool. Trent's been at Anfield his entire career. Liverpool fans, we're taking your calls. Local lad Trent Alexander-Arnold off to Madrid. After winning every single trophy there is to win, are you planning to give him a hero send-off? It doesn't sound like it. 03717 223344 is the number to ring. It's got everyone talking. A man who left Liverpool himself and got a similar reaction is Michael Owen, who joined talkSPORT and said no one should begrudge Trent for moving.
If he did leave, do you think it's because he doesn't like Liverpool, or does it? He's done absolutely everything. This is just an opportunity. Do you know what? Part of him will probably think, I wish this hadn't cut. I wish I didn't have a decision to make, because he probably loses sleep over it. I know I did for about 10 days from knowing the interest and actually making a decision. I didn't sleep for 10 days. I actually hated it. You might think it's a nice problem, but it's almost like it's a horrible problem. You just almost want to be forced into one direction and just get on with your football.
Equally, I've got a lot of texts coming in saying, don't tar all us Liverpool fans with the same brush. Plenty of us plan to give Trent a good send-off. Let's hope that's the case.
Yes, I really do hope so, because, like I said, and Michael Owen said there, I'm sure the day he does leave Trent, he will be in tears on that pitch, 100%, and it will take him a long time to get over it. That's his club, always will be his club, no matter if he moves to Real Madrid.
Joining us now is a man who was a member of that Liverpool squad with Michael Owen. It's a very good morning to Didi Hamann. Morning, Didi.
Good morning, Didi.
Morning, Jeff. Morning, Gabby.
Morning, mate.
Didi, can you understand all the seeming anger amongst Liverpool fans that Trent is leaving for Real Madrid and also leaving on a free?
Not really, because, there's a young lad that came through, gave 10 years of fantastic service to the club on every trophy going. Has been one of the linchpins of that successful Liverpool team on the club, and now he's got a chance to go to Real Madrid, arguably the biggest club in the world, and what a fantastic story it is. I hope he does get a hero send-off, because I think he deserves nothing less.
Didi, have you ever seen any cases like this, examples of this in Germany with players that have done similar things, maybe been at a club since they were little and decided to move on and the fans not happy?
No, I think you've got to see the bigger picture, Gabby, because when you've got the chance, if you can join a Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, maybe even Manchester United in the past, you only get that chance once. And if you miss it, then you might not get another chance. Now, he's won everything at Liverpool. If he were to join another English club, I think maybe the Liverpool fans have every right to be a bit upset about it. But he joins arguably the biggest club in the world, and who can fault him for wanting to join Real Madrid? I think he's tailor-made for the team, the way they do play. They like to keep possession. His defensive deficiency won't be highlighted as much as they do in England. So I think he's tailor-made for them, and I think he'll be a huge success. And just imagine, like Bellingham did, like McManaman did, if he were to go there and win the Champions League with them, I think it'll only enhance his legacy.
Didi, as well, I think all players, when they retire and look back after a couple of years of being retired, you do reflect on your career, don't you, and maybe decisions you made, how it went. If he doesn't go, he will look back in 15, 20 years' time and think, what was I thinking? I know I love Liverpool, but I turned down Real Madrid. Do you know what I mean? Him going to Real Madrid, when he retires, you'll look back and say, maybe I won the Champions League with two teams, won all these trophies with Real Madrid and Liverpool. He'll be so proud of his career, won't he?
Potentially, yeah, and absolutely. He's got the chance to join him, and obviously he's at an age in the late 20s. I think it also widens your horizon. And in my time, English players didn't really want to go abroad.
No.
There were hardly any players playing abroad. Now there's a few more. But I think to go somewhere else, maybe learn another language, to stay in Madrid and play for them for 3 or 4 years, he'll be one of them for the rest of his life. And, this is, I think, something too hard to turn down. I totally understand why he does it, and I think he's got every right to do so.
I mean, obviously, some Liverpool fans did he upset that he's leaving on a free, but, I just wonder whether you see a pattern emerging here. Gini Wijnaldum, he left on a free. Bobby Firmino, left on a free. Trent Alexander-Arnold leaving on a free. Is it the club's fault? Are they being careless, in terms of letting some of their best talent leave on free transfers?
Well, first of all, Jeff, he's never cost the club a penny, because he came through the own academy, so he never cost the club a penny. Obviously, he was well paid there, and rightly so. And when you sign a contract, or when you offer a contract, there's always a chance and the risk Now, if the club wanted to keep him, if they approached him 12 or 18 months ago, extended the contract for another 2 years, I'm pretty sure Trent would have said, well, yeah, let's do it. And now you've got a situation, not only with Trent, but also with Van Dijk and with Salah, where both could potentially leave on a free in a couple of months' time. And this is something Liverpool obviously has to address. They always done their transfer business a little bit different than other clubs. But I don't even want to think about it if all three were to leave, because I don't think they can be replaced. And it would leave a huge hole if all three were to go, which at the moment seems a possibility.
I think as well, when you look at Trent, he might have known for the last 18 months or 2 years that Real Madrid are interested. So maybe Liverpool did offer him a great contract and he says no. Because if I sign a contract, even if I put in a release clause, maybe the Real Madrid move won't happen. Maybe Real Madrid want him but not wanting to pay 100 million. Do you know what I mean, Didi?
Yeah, well, maybe Liverpool did offer him a contract. We might find out. But at the same time, when people come out now and say, "Oh, he's letting the club down because he's going on a free," what's he meant to do? 12 months ago, sign another year and maybe jeopardize the move to Real Madrid. If they offered him a contract and he turned it down, then so be it. Maybe they should have said to him last summer, if you don't sign another contract, which happens in Germany quite a bit. If you don't sign another contract, we want you to sell this summer, yeah? But obviously you've got to communicate it to the player, you've got to tell him. So I'm not too sure whether this is a case or whether this is what happened. But at the end of the day, if he decides to run his contract down and go on a free, then this is his right. And if Liverpool wanted to keep him, if they offered him another deal 12, 18 months ago, maybe he would have signed it. Or if they improved his wages, maybe he would have signed it. Now there's a decision where he can leave. He could have left 3-4 months ago from January the 1st. He decided to go, and I wish him all the best.
Didi, we all wish him all the best. Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you, Didi. Top man.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, mate.
Cost of being a football fan has got a great reaction. Wink says, morning, gents. I refuse to go now. The money's ridiculous. I go to watch local League 1 and League 2 games instead. Good football, good prices. Tim Mullen says, capping ticket prices will never come. It's a business. How about starting with capping players' salaries? And Martin makes an interesting point. He says, capping ticket prices will be difficult because of categories. Say the cap is £80 a ticket. Clubs will just make every ticket £80, not like currently, say, £80, £60 and £40. So it could actually become more expensive. Clubs will find a way to twist it in their favour.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.